Hey, this is Kuro. I think we all know what we've been waiting for here. Bleach chapter 572. 572 here. Did you guys even see what Yachiro did in 571 at the end? She cut the dude's freaking nose off and then split him down the middle. Yeah, he's still surviving in this one. I didn't even care about him surviving. Isane was taking the words right out of my mouth. Just what type of sword does Yachiro have? She was like, it isn't a Bankai where you have like a living creature, and it's not like it has a living material like Tosin's, and it's not like Unohana where she can create her sword into some huge flying eel one-eyed green creature thingy. I'm like, that's a good point. It's not. It's none of those. And it doesn't even seem like it even came from her sword. So I'm like, and me and my friend was talking, and we thought about it. Like maybe she keeps hollows for pets. I mean, this is Zaraki's friend here that sits on his shoulder all day, and this is Zaraki we're talking about, who freaking fights just to fight. He loves killing and rampaging and heathen stuff. The dude's beast. I wouldn't be surprised if they did keep hollows as pets. That would be completely weird if they did. I mean, it wouldn't be weird, but seriously though, hollows as pets. I mean, these things don't. Well, the furry one doesn't look like a hollow. I'm thinking, um, like I'm trying to freaking think. Maybe like Nell. Like Nell. She had those two hollows, a Judas class hollows, and they used to be like her Ron cards or something like. I'm not even sure. They used to be probably a Ron cards. Then they got somehow turned into those things, and maybe that's the same way with Yachiro, but she's not a hollow. Maybe she has like a Judas class like hollows on her as pets or as a friends or something like that. And you see this dude just simply appearing out of nowhere, standing like laying on the captain, laying on the bed that the captains are resting on. Then the dude that was vanishing was like, "I failed" or something like that. Then he was like, "Oh, you've already vanished." Dude sitting on the bed was like, "Oh, you already vanished from my memory." Vanishing dude gets offended, tries to attack him, and the dude goes on about vanishing and imagination. Pop, pop goes the vanishing dude. This is no vanishing trick that he does. Pop, eyeballs, brains, flesh, blood, pop. And then Isane is wondering who he is and how he got past the barrier. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry." And then he was like, "Are these two people you're trying to protect?" And he was like, "I've already they're already dead." And I'm like, damn. Like my friend was like, maybe they're not fully dead. Maybe just imagine them dead. And I'm like, well, maybe once they beat him, they can be brought back to life because that's just simply his imagination. Hopefully, because I mean, they didn't look physically harmed. They just simply still look the same. I'm just hoping maybe he was lying about that or something. But the ending, though, the ending, Kenpachi, and when Yachiru tried to attack him, he's like, I have to be. I remember he said something about dodging that, but he he looks like he can beat the brakes. He beat the brakes off of Yachiru. Kenpachi shows up, and I'm just like, Kenpachi, my freaking ninja, my freaking ninja. You, I hope you learn your freaking sword's name. I really do. I don't care how much training you've went through. I hope you learn your sword's freaking name, so we can see some type of ability here. I want you, I want you to pull out a Bankai. If you can pull out a Bankai, that'd be perfectly great. I cannot wait for next week's chapter. Kudo out. Like, comment, rate, subscribe. See you.